Somewhere right now in the Nevada desert, a jet is taking off with no pilot in the cockpit. And the craziest part, it can outthink, outfly, and outkill any human on Earth. This isn't sci-fi. This is America's newly revealed sixth-generation fighter, the F-47 Shadow. A war machine that doesn't follow the rules of aviation, because it was never designed for humans in the first place. Heat-resistant skids, adaptive AI combat brains, drones warm control after this jet, every fighter before it looks like a museum piece. And today, you're about to see why this aircraft has every global military on high alert. To understand the F-47, you need to forget everything you know about fighter jets. Because this ISNTA plane, it is the heart of something far bigger. America's next-generation air dominance program, or in God. Think of it as an entire ecosystem of war machines, all connected, all sharing intelligence, all fighting as one. NGAD was born from a DARPA study back in 2014. For years, nobody outside classified rooms knew what it would become. But in 2025, defense officials confirmed that Boeing had secured the contract for what insiders call the most advanced combat aircraft ever attempted. The goal wasn't just to build a newer F-22, it was to build something that could survive the battlefields America knows are coming. China and Russia aren't flying museum pieces anymore. They're building their own sixth-generation fighters and layered air defense networks designed to spot and kill anything in the sky. So the F-47 was designed for a new era, not to be the lone wolf hero, but to be the quarterback of an entire aerial strike force. With a range over 1,000 nautical miles, speeds beyond Mach 2, and the ability to command AI-powered drone wingmen. The F-47 doesn't fight in the battle. It orchestrates it. The F-47 isn't just a fighter, it's a warplane that laughs at the old rules. First, it can fly farther than anything before it. While an F-22 can reach about 590 miles, the F-47 stretches that to over 1,000 nautical miles nearly. That's not a coincidence. It's built for the vast Pacific, where air bases could be destroyed and distances are deadly. Next, its stealth isn't just stealth, it's stealth plus. Radar won't see it. Advanced sensors won't track it. How? Likely a mix of cutting-edge aerodynamic shaping, invisible coatings, and maybe even active electromagnetic tricks. It has no vertical stabilizers, making it almost ghost-like to even the deadliest radar systems like Russia's S-400. This isn't a dream on paper. Experimental versions have been flying for almost 5 years, quietly testing revolutionary ideas. Hundreds of flight hours have proven the concept works, so when the F-47 arrives in service, it's ready to dominate. And here's the kicker. It's built to adapt. New software, new sensors, new weapons, anything can be added on the fly. While old fighters become obsolete before they even enter service, the F-47 evolves in real time, making it arguably the smartest jet on Earth. Now here's where the F-47 stops being a fighter jet and becomes something out of a sci-fi movie. Because it doesn't fly alone, it commands an entire squadron of AI-powered drone wingmen, known as Collaborative Combat Aircraft C. The Air Force wants more than 1,000 of these drones. With the F-47 acting as the quarterback, each jet can control 2 autonomous wingmen at once. And these aren't remote-controlled toys. These drones think, react, and fight faster than any human alive. Their AI brains take in massive streams of data from the jet, from satellites, from ground sensors, from other aircraft, then fuse it into a single picture of the battlefield. The moment a threat appears, SCCA can decide what to do in milliseconds. But here's the important part. Humans still set the rules. The F-47 pilot gives the mission intent, the what and the why. The AI handles the How? If a missile streaks toward the formation, the drone doesn't wait for permission, it dodges, deploys countermeasures, and snaps back into formation almost instantly. CCAs can fly as a synchronized swarm, each one specializing in a different role. One jamming enemy radars, one scouting targets, one hunting air defenses, and since they don't carry a pilot, they can go places no human aircraft ever could. The craziest part, each drone costs about $30 million, a fraction of the $300 million F-47. That means America can field large numbers of them, overwhelming enemy defenses with sheer mass while keeping the manned jet, the brain of the formation, far from danger. This is the future of air combat. Not one fighter jet versus another, but humans and machines working together as a single lethal organism. Sixth-generation stealth isn't just about dodging radar, it's about vanishing across every sensor imaginable. Radar, infrared, electromagnetic. If a plane could be detected, the F-47 is designed to avoid it. General Mark Kelly, head of Air Combat Command, calls this technology an exponential leap in stealth, processing power, and battlefield sensing. This is not a simple upgrade, it's a revolution. The F-47's tailless design vertical stabilizers drastically reduces radar reflections. Combine that with next-gen coatings and advanced materials, and you get a plane that literally disappears against modern detection systems. According to research from China's Aviation Industry Corporation, true sixth-generation stealth materials must absorb electromagnetic waves across all frequencies, stay effective from every angle, and remain incredibly lightweight. This is far beyond the fifth-generation stealth tech that dominated jets like the F-22 and F-35, but stealth isn't just about materials, it's about smarts. The F-47 likely features active signature management, dynamically adjusting its electromagnetic profile depending on the threat. Some concept designs even show canard surfaces, but these may be deliberate counterintelligence tricks, because canards usually compromise frontal stealth. Every curve, edge, and panel is carefully optimized to avoid giving away the jet's position. Beyond radar, the F-47 tackles infrared detection with advanced thermal management systems. Heat-seeking missiles and infrared sensors struggle to lock onto it. Engineers designed the NGAD program around managing the aircraft's thermal footprint, effectively letting the jet hide in plain sight even while burning massive amounts of energy to reach Mach speeds. Finally, it's all connected. The F-47 fuses sensor data from satellites, other aircraft, and ground platforms, creating a battlefield picture no human pilot could ever comprehend while remaining electronically silent when necessary. Maximum situational awareness. Zero exposure. The plane is invisible, untouchable, and lethal, a ghost in the sky commanding the future of air combat. The F-47 was designed with one mission in mind: to dominate the skies against China and Russia. According to Air Force Major General Joseph, studies found that no existing fighter could guarantee air superiority in highly contested environments. NGAD could meet the challenge. Every curve, every system, every innovation on the F-47 exists to ensure America maintains control of the air. China is racing to catch up. Secretive test facilities have revealed two sixth-generation prototypes, the J-36 and JXDS each, pushing stealth, maneuverability, and speed to the next level. Analysts warned they could enter service as early as 2031. Beijing's ambitions are clear: challenge U.S. dominance and rewrite the rules of air combat in the Pacific. Russia, meanwhile, fields some of the most advanced air defense systems in the world, the S-400 and S-500, capable of detecting and engaging traditional stealth aircraft at extreme ranges. But the F-47's long reach lets it operate from bases hundreds of miles away, outside the strike zones of anti-ship ballistic missiles that threaten carriers and forward air bases. Distance is now a weapon. Then there's the drone wingman revolution. Each F-47 doesn't fight alone. It commands 2 or more autonomous CCAs, each loaded with sensors, jammers, and weapons. Enemy forces suddenly face a nightmare, multiple targets, all equally lethal, all moving independently, forcing them into impossible decisions. Who do you shoot first when every option could be fatal? General Kenneth Wilsbach emphasizes it bluntly. Air superiority is the foundation of all modern warfare. Without it, every other mission ground operations, naval strikes, intelligence gathering becomes exponentially harder. The F-47 guarantees that America retains this critical advantage against rivals who are racing to field their own advanced systems. Finally, the F-47's Digital Century Series approach and open architecture ensure it never becomes obsolete. Instead of flying the same design for decades, the Air Force can upgrade systems constantly, experiment with specialized batches, and integrate cutting-edge technology faster than any adversary can respond. While China and Russia commit to single-generation designs, the F-47 evolves, staying always one step ahead in the deadly game of aerial dominance. The price of building the future is staggering. Boeing's engineering and manufacturing development contract for NGAD alone is worth roughly $20 billion, with projections suggesting hundreds of billions over the program's lifetime. The F-47 isn't just a fighter. It's the blueprint for wars in the 2030s and beyond. The age of lone pilots dueling in the sky is over. From now on, battles will be fought by human-machine teams, with pilots commanding swarms of AI-powered drones, executing attacks faster than a human brain can process. We're moving from platform-centric warfare to system-centric warfare. Victory won't come from the fastest jet or the deadliest missile alone. It will go to whoever can orchestrate manned fighters, autonomous drones, satellites, electronic warfare, and networked sensors into one unstoppable force. The F-47, together with its drone wingmen, creates a paradigm shift. Precision and mass merge. Hundreds of cheap, smart drones provide sheer numbers, while a few sixth-generation fighters act as the brains of the operation, commanding chaos with surgical control. Somewhere right now, in a classified facility, the world's first F-47 is taking shape faster. Farther still, smarter. When it enters service, it won't fight alone. It will fight at machine speed, with artificial intelligence, thinking, reacting, and executing in ways humans never could. The future of air combat is here, and it will never look the same again.